a diamond pendant. I looked at a large diamond pendant pinned against deep blue velvet in a closed jewelry shop. I drew closer and imagined I could hear the diamond talk. I used to hang between the breasts of a woman so desired she named each of my facets after a different lover. She'd lift me to her curling lips and kiss my coldness warm, catching eyes all over the ballroom. When she danced, I was crushed close against all her partners as music spun whirling legs together in a spider web of fiddles and silk. She was glad at the touch of their hot breath and the pull of their hands, and glad to see their backs when the music ended. But I am a diamond. I held her harder. I held her colder, and I knew what she wanted. Something of her beauty sank into me, almost a flaw. She was only human. She aged, got ugly, died long ago, long ago. But I am a mirror of what she used to be, just as shining and with no more mercy than her laughter. Okay. A soldier. A soldier in a hot, wet jungle feels like an armored baby kicking in the bulging womb of an enemy woman. He tries to poke his rifle out between her legs, but the jungle pushes a spread-fingered hand over her belly. It's not time for him to be born, yet. The soldier's only a scout. He has to get back to his unit, he has to get back to his war, someday he has to get back to his family. But it all seems less and less real. The soldier is an armored baby, one of twins, kicking in the wide womb of an enemy woman, and the other twin is death. The same cord binds them both. The soldier weeps death's red tears and sees breakfast eggs frying in napalm. He has to get out. He just has to. Okay. And this is partly by request. A poet and friend died recently, and I wrote a poem for her called Joey Who Lived. A book of her stuff is now out on Zeitgeist. Joey Who Lived. By the way, this is all true. Driving past the nightclubs, Joey dangled dangerously half out the car window, pointing at the crowds of handsome young men and chanting happily, "I want that one, and that one, and that one, and that one." Like a child splashing in a shallow creek, grabbing at minnows flashing past its ankles. Joey loved noise. The first time she rented the spaghetti factory, she balanced on a scream, and by the time these readings ended, she called with outstretched arms, "You guys are my family!" At the Cafe Babar, her highest praise was to break a beer glass on the floor, yelling, "Best fucking poem I ever heard!" She attacked drums like they were going to bite her if she didn't beat them down. She rode sound waves like a skinny ship in a stormy sea, and she always steered by her heart. Joy was a fireworks display, made flesh, dashing across rooms to hug people like goalposts she just won. Always about to leap into the sky and shed sparks in all directions, fighting with her daughter because they loved each other and stealing each other's stockings. I remember when some unwise tourist honked at Joey, she yelled back at him proudly, "My daughter's a cabbie, you son of a bitch," which meant she owned the city. Joey came back from teaching in an inner city slum. She told the boys, "If you have a gun or a knife, they can take it away and use it against you. But if you have killer words, they're yours forever." She lived so loud and bright, she almost didn't notice how good her poetry got. She entered a room like a brass band. She was a live wire between heaven and hell. Fire doesn't fade. Memories for other people. We don't want to remember Joey. We want her back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. A time of praise. Bodies and wounded in piles like dirty laundry, and the nevertheless wildflowers opening like kisses over dead soldiers' faces. Sunlight like angel trumpets over burned out villages. Old age with its beckoning white hospitals like sea cliffs to crash our lurching flesh on. Somewhere we have circles inside us like the circles inside a tree. Another kind of time from the time of a clock. A time of praise in spite of spite and all our teeth in each other's throats. Beauty is poured over us like a pail of water over a dog fight. We go right on fighting, surrounded by strawberries, sweet and eternal as stars. Okay. How am I on time?
5 more minutes.
Okay. Turtle. This is pretty much true, not entirely. I was given a large armor-plated turtle when I was a child, just the right size for him to crawl behind the furniture and get stuck. Dad would move everything swearing till the turtle came up, glaring at us as if to say we'd obviously made the furniture the wrong size on purpose. Then he'd shake his turtle head and blink long, suffering, beady eyes and go hide behind the furniture again. Always the heaviest furniture, the big couch and stuffed chairs. Finally, Dad got sick of it and fed me a line about how happy the turtle would be in the garden among other natural things, and I fell for it. Dad put the turtle in the garden, and of course, we never saw him again. But sometimes, late at night, I'd imagine the turtle waiting for someone to move trees, telephone poles, parking lots. I'd see that turtle stuck and waiting for someone to move the moon. And I think I'll end with the first one. It's called Night, and it's a question. I stand by my window at night and look out. You stand by your window at night and look out. Can we see each other?